Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Jalen Johnson.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Oubre. And it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Daniels. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Here we are late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
Now Johnson. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Oubre with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And that one is good.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Alexander-Walker. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Alexander-Walker. That shot off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Maxey. And now the 76ers on the break. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him free points at the line. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Maxey. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Bounce pass Embiid. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Here's Alexander-Walker. He's covered by Maxey. Daniels, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the 3-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Here's Kuminga. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Barlow. Back to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 5. Now Johnson. Now Alexander-Walker. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. 5 on the clock. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Oubre outside. The three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Nails the baby hook.
Oh, just too much strength. Kuminga, oh, he'll take that chance every time.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The 76ers third.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
Oubre, a screen on Johnson. Here's Barlow, covered by Johnson. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. Kuminga, no good. Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. And the 3 off target.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Daniels, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Embiid, covered by Johnson. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Here's Edgecombe. 23 points his last outing. Oubre outside for the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Here's Barlow. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. And it's Kelly Oubre with the 3.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Pass to Okongwu. Kuminga against Oubre. Now Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Pass to Embiid. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
To the paint, here's Alexander Walker.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Hawks, Shea, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and McCollum subbed in for Daniels. Drummond finds Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Drummond passes to Grimes. Drummond sets the screen for Edgecombe. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Okongwu against Drummond. Off target with the jump hook.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Shea, still scoreless. Drummond passes to Oubre to the left wing. Now Edgecombe. He's got 5. A shot, no good. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Shea. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Down low. And Drummond kicks to Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. 8 points here for P.J. Edgecombe. The Hawks trail by 7. Johnson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Edgecombe. It's Grimes on the wing. Oubre outside. Now Grimes. Defended by Alexander Walker. Shoots the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Shea in the corner. Johnson outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead. The 76ers shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Edgecombe with it. 8 points for him. Drummond with a screen on McCollum. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's P.J. Edgecombe making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Jock Landale's out there with Kispert. Then it's Heel. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. He had a nice open look right there. Grimes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McCollum outside. Here's Shea. Edwards defending. There's the screen. And it's Shea missing. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now here is Lowry, still without a basket. Here's Embiid from outside the arc. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th assist on the night. McCollum looking it over. Kispert setting the pick for McCollum. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lowry passes to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 12. McCollum outside. Hield outside. Kispert setting the pick for Hield. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Well, good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Watford. And here's Embiid. He's defended by Landale. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Ricochet. Hield from outside. Again, Hield missing. So when it comes to the league's premier 3-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball, because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Atlanta making some changes. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Kispert. Kuminga comes in for Zachary Ricochet. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Hield. And then for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Landale. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in scoring, first in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Oubre. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
And here's Daniels following the 3-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. McCollum, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Daniels. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now Grimes. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Oubre can't get it to go. Kuminga finds Daniels. And then Johnson with the dunk.
How about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-5 run here. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Here's Grimes. He has 6. Fires from deep. Landale grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 15. And here's McCollum. He had 19 points in the win against Portland.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Now here's McCollum. over Maxey. McCollum, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-5 run here. Maxey passes to Oubre. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here is Daniels. Nothing on the board. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here are the teams that have been dialing it up defensively since the All-Star break, the league's steal leaders. The 76ers third.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Barlow's checked in. Here's McCollum. He's off on that one. Good D by Embiid.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Atlanta with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Daniels. Launches a three. Okongwu. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Barlow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Embiid. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Barlow. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Kuminga, screen on Maxey. Here's McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving the ball around and taken away by Johnson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Daniels. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give them a chance to discuss some potential changes. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 13 from the arc. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Kuminga's got 5 now.
It's not the focus of Kuminga's game, but when 3-point chances come his way, he's got to take them.
Oubre against Kuminga. Here's Edgecombe. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. Alexander Walker up top. He's got 5. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now here's Drummond. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Kuminga. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Back to Alexander Walker. The shot's good. He has 7.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. Maxey finds Drummond. Oubre on the wing. Drummond sets the screen for Oubre. It's good from long range. Oubre has got his second basket of the night.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Kuminga. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And it's 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And a wide open look for Daniel. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Kuminga throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers lead by 12. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Spurs, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the 76ers.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Taking a look at the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. And it's Barlow in a power forward. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Oubre, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hawks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Max. Kuminga, no good. And here are the 76ers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Maxey passes to Embiid. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Daniels. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now Edgecombe. 11 points in the game. Outside, Maxey drills it from outside. Maxey's got 16 points.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Here's Barlow. Edgecombe with it. Here's Embiid. Covered by Okongwu. Barlow passes to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Johnson up top. 14 points for him. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Maxey into the lane. Back to Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
And with Joel Embiid, Richard, you worry that injuries have stolen his best years from him.
The 2023 MVP season was magical. You hope he can stay healthy because he is truly a unicorn. Just an incredible player. Plus, he's pretty fun off the floor, too.
Oubre, good.
That just shows you Embiid's feel for the game. Great kick out.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Kuminga dishes to Daniels. To end the cold streak, the Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Edgecombe's got 14.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 7. Outside Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. Over Edgecombe. The Hawks again can't hit.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Hawks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Hawks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot to stop the run. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And we've been watching Jalen Johnson build this confidence, taking it to the defense there. Big game tonight.
Okongwu against Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Kuminga, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
First free throw is good.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Atlanta making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Both free throws good from Kuminga. 76ers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Oubre inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Back to Maxey. Pass to Barlow. The tray. Edgecombe, no good. And the Hawks with possession here. McCollum outside. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Here's Barlow. From deep, Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got 28.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside, Kuminga. Alexander Walker finds McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by the Hawks. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now Edgecombe. He's got 14. No one covering. Maxey's got 17 points here in the second half.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Philadelphia leading by 20. And he lays it straight in. Maxey's got 32 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
McCollum outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now, here's Maxey. 32 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Basket counts. Maxey's got 34 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Kuminga the pass to McCollum. Over Maxey. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Kuminga. And it's 9 points for C.J. McCollum. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Rock Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Kispert's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Maxey passes to Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And here's McCollum. He's got 9. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Edwards, no good. The Hawks shooting 42% from the field here in the 3rd. Pass to McCollum. 50 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
And the dunk by Walker.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The 3 from McCollum. Walker with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drummond with a screen on McCollum. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Johnson. McCollum fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with it. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Rizachet. Johnson is out there with Kispert. Then there's McCollum. And it's Landale in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Edwards. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Landale finds Johnson. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And here's McCollum for 3. Knocked loose.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
McCollum outside. Looking to get it going, and McCollum with the slam.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Payne passes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Payne. Right side, Edwards. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson with it. Pass to Rizachet. And here is Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 19 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to...
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Edwards finds Maxey. Here is Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Johnson outside. Pass to McCollum. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Kispert, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now Grimes. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Kicks it out to McCollum. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 11 rebounds in the game. Kispert wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Maxey. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
It's the three-point bomb.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Edwards. Now Grimes. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
He was all alone on that one. Kispert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's good. Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Embiid is at the elbow. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Outside, Maxey misses the 3. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Maxey. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. And a wide open look for McCollum, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Up top, Maxey. He's guarded by McCollum. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 47 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Rizachet finds McCollum from downtown. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Rebound by Kispert. Atlanta shooting well, 50% from the floor. McCollum. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Edwards passes to Embiid. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And the dunk by Rizachet.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Maxey. Embiid against Okongwu. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. It's good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Joel Embiid.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by